Imagine waking up one day to find your city slowly disappearing beneath the waves. Today, over 600 million people worldwide are at risk from sea level rise. A crisis that's already reshaping our coastlines. Hello, I'm Dan from Future-Proof Engineering. Today we are tackling one of the most pressing challenges of our time, sea level rise. If you care about the future of our cities, infrastructure and our planet, you are in the right place. In this video, we'll uncover the science behind rising sea levels and why cities around the world are slowly sinking. Through real-world case studies and cutting-edge engineering solutions, you'll see how places like Venice and Bangkok are fighting back. This isn't just about science, it's about securing our future. When we talk about sea level rise, several forces are at work. Let's break them down one by one. First, there's thermal expansion. As the ocean warms due to global warming, the water molecules spread apart. Think of it like heating a balloon. It expands as the air inside gets warmer. This expansion adds volume to the ocean, contributing to rising sea levels. Currently, this even accounts for a third of the sea level rise. Next, we have melting glaciers and ice sheets. Across the polar regions and high mountain areas, rising temperatures are causing massive ice formations to melt at an unprecedented pace. The water from this melting ice flows into our oceans, further raising the sea level. Local factors also play a critical role. In many urban areas, the ground is sinking, a process known as land subsidence. This can happen when we extract too much groundwater or through natural settling. Even if the ocean itself didn't rise, sinking land would make the problem worse. Consider the polar regions as a real-world example. With the rapid melting of polar ice, sea levels are rising globally. In fact, historical data has shown that since 1880, sea levels have increased by 8 to 9 inches, or 21 to 23 centimeters. Projections indicate that if current trends continue, these numbers could be much higher. Together, these processes, thermal expansion, melting ice and land subsidence, explain why our ocean is rising. It's not just global warming at work. Local actions and natural processes are equally important. Understanding these scientific principles is essential as we consider the future impact on our cities and communities. Our cities are on the front line of sea level rise. From historic European capitals to bustling Southeast Asian metropolises. These challenges are as diverse as the cities themselves. Consider cities like Venice, Amsterdam, Bangkok, Jakarta and New Orleans, each one facing a unique battle against the rising tide. Coastal flooding, infrastructure strain and the displacements of communities are real and present dangers. In many of these cities, local factors like land subsidence, where the ground sinks over time, worsens the impact. Jakarta, for example, is sinking rapidly due to groundwater extraction, compounding the effects of rising sea levels. Now take Venice, a city famed for its beauty and history. For centuries, Venice has battled the waters. Today, it's fighting a new phase of the battle with the MOSE flood barrier project, designed to temporarily isolate the lagoon from the rising tide during high-risk periods. Now in Bangkok, the story is equally complex. Rapid urban development has led to significant changes in the city's landscape. Coupled with land subsidence, these factors have made Bangkok increasingly vulnerable to frequent flooding, disrupting daily life and straining the infrastructure. One of Bangkok's most effective flood defenses is the Monkey Cheek water retention system. This is inspired by nature. These reservoirs act like a sponge, storing excess rainwater and slowly releasing it back into the canals. Combined with underground drainage tunnels and flood barriers, this strategy has saved the city from severe flooding time and time again. From historic cities to modern megacities, the impact of sea level rise is undeniable. The combination of natural forces and human activities means that without adaptive measures, our urban centers will face mounting challenges in the years ahead. Now that we have seen the challenges our cities face, let's dive into the innovative solutions that are turning the tide against sea level rise. Adaptive infrastructure is our first line of defense. Across the globe, engineers are implementing state-of-the-art solutions like seawall, levees and floodgates, designed to withstand and adapt to rising water levels. Take London's Thames barrier for example. This marvel of modern engineering actively protects London from high tides and storm surges, ensuring millions of lives and billions in assets remain secure. Similarly, in Venice, the historic MOSE project has been designed to shield the city from the increasingly frequent high tides that threaten its centuries-old legacy. MOSE uses a series of retractable barriers to temporarily isolate the Venetian lagoon from the Adriatic Sea, helping protect this cultural treasure from devastating floods. But it's not just about concrete and steel. Nature-based solutions are equally vital. Restoring wetlands, for example, acts like nature's own flood buffer, absorbing excess water and reducing the impact of storm surges on our cities. These green infrastructures, along with adaptive urban planning, form the backbone of sustainable engineering, merging technology with natural processes to create resilient urban environments. When engineers, policymakers and communities work together, we are not merely building barriers, we are building a future. A future where our cities are prepared, our natural environments are respected, and innovation drives lasting change. Up next, we'll explore what the future holds for coastal cities and what you can do to be part of this exciting journey towards sustainability and resilience. As we look to the future, climate models indicate that sea levels will continue to rise over the coming decades. While these numbers might seem daunting, they also serve as a blueprint for the resilience we can build into our cities. We have a choice. We can stand by and watch as rising seas slowly but relentlessly swallow our cities, homes and lives. Or we can take action. The cost of inaction is too high, not just in terms of physical infrastructure, but in the lives of people and communities that will be lost. Whether it's today, tomorrow, or decades from now, the impact will be felt. Low-lying regions are already experiencing flooding and displacement. This is happening now, not in some far-off future. With innovative planning and smart investments, we can transform these projections into opportunities, designing urban environments that are not only resistant, but also sustainable and vibrant. Global challenges demand global solutions. Across continents, cities are joining forces through international policies, shared research, and cross-border collaborations. When nations work together, we unlock innovative flood defenses, renewable energy solutions, and sustainable urban planning strategies that benefit us all. But the future isn't shaped solely by governments or large institutions. It starts with us. Whether it's supporting sustainable practices in our neighborhoods, participating in local planning, discussions, or advocating for policy changes. Every action contributes to building a more resilient community and future. Local actions combined with global cooperation creates a ripple effect, driving innovation and empowering communities to take charge of their future. It's a collective effort that transforms challenges into opportunities for lasting change. As we look ahead, the future of our coastal cities is a story of transformation. A narrative where innovation, collaboration and proactive community engagement pave the way for resilience. Our cities can be reimagined as hubs of sustainable living, where nature and technology work hand in hand to protect our future. The rising seas are a stark reminder that our future is intertwined with the health of our planet. But through innovative engineering, sustainable practices, and collective action, we can adapt and build resilient communities for tomorrow. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe to Future-Proof Engineering. I'd also love to hear your thoughts. What sustainable solutions do you believe holds merit? Drop a comment down below and let me know what topics you want to explore next. Thank you for watching, and remember, together we can engineer a sustainable tomorrow.